Getty Conor McGregor, a former UFC lightweight champion. Late last month, Nurmagomedov claimed that the UFC brass are working on his showdown with his predecessor at the summit of the lightweight division. And earlier this week, McGregor's head coach John Kavanagh told ESPN that negotiations over his most famous student's long-awaited return to the cage are underway. He said, "It's no secret, the headlines are out there, that there is ongoing negotiations, so like I said, I have to be honest and say I don't know. I don't involve myself in the management side of things. Him and Audi Attar have that on lockdown and they both know what they're doing in that world. I'm okay in the coaching side of things and I'll stick at that, I hope so. I get regular updates. It's ongoing, so across everything." White was asked about the alleged bout negotiations and when he'd like the mega fight to take place during the UFC 226 post-fight press conference a few hours after the promotion confirmed the remaining pay-per-view events of the year. "I know the saying there's talks, but we're not talking about a fight right now." Dana White on Conor McGregor being in talks to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov, and he was quick to deny Nurmagomedov and Kavanagh's claims that talks are underway, insisting he won't speak to McGregor about returning to Octagon until he learns his fate for his rampage at the UFC 223 Media Day in Brooklyn. "You know what, I'm not even thinking about Conor till I'm serious," White told reporters during the UFC 226 post-fight press conference. "I know the saying there's talks, but we're not talking about a fight right now." Getty Conor McGregor isn't in talks with the UFC over his return to the Octagon. According to Dana White, Conor has to get through July. He's got to get through July. Whatever's going to happen to him in July, we'll figure that out. I don't know what's going to happen. Is he going to get fined? Is he going to get probation? Is he going to get this or that? When that's over with, then we'll start talking about him fighting." McGregor, 29, hasn't set foot inside the Octagon since becoming the promotion's first simultaneous two-weight world champion in the main event of UFC 205. Getty Conor McGregor's next fight will be against new UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov, meanwhile, hasn't fought since succeeding McGregor as lightweight champion at UFC 223 in April. The Eagle is keen for his first outing as lightweight champion to be against McGregor and recently urged the doubliner to sign a contract to fight him. "I do not need to negotiate with you. Do not need to call and ask me," Nurmagomedov said during recent media engagement. "Just send me the contract. Yes, negotiations are underway. But you need to persuade him and not me. You need to explain to him, he will not beat you hard. Agree to fight.